Very good morning, students. This is Ramesh Nande from the School of Commerce, Varda. I welcome you all to this e-class of BCCA Semester 2, subject English. And now, in this video lecture, we will be discussing the story after 20 years. This is a very short story. In fact, at most, it will finish in 1.5 video, right? And it's written by O. Henry. Actually, O. Henry is the pen name. Pen name means a name which is adopted by a person for the purpose of the publication of his literature. So the original name is different, and the name for the publication of this particular story, which has been adopted by the original author, is O. Henry. So O. Henry's original name was William Sidney Porter, who was born in the year 1862 and died in the year 1910. He was popularly known as O. Henry. He was an American short story writer, and he has written near about 600 short stories. It is a very big number, 600. Just imagine the number. He is well known to have romanticized the ordinary people of New York. Okay. His short stories are popular for their irony and dramatic, surprising ending. In most of the stories written by O. Henry, you will find a kind of dramatic or surprising ending is there. After 20 years, now just come to this story. After 20 years is a short story based on loyalty or friendship. So the major theme of this story is what? Friendship, as it is given in the introductory part of this story itself. Trust. Another something is trust and faith. So this story is based on this particular theme of friendship, trust and faith. Okay. It deals with conflicting ideas, okay, contradictory ideas, conflicting ideas, and opposing choices and loyalty versus duty. So the kind of fight is there between loyalty and duty. Okay, it means the character has to choose any one of these things. Okay, it has a twist as to how people change over a period of time, keeping alive their love and bond of friendship. So the last line of this introductory part of after 20 years has its own significance in context of this particular story, and we'll come to know about this and its relevance or its significance, its importance at the climax of the story. Right. Now see, there are three characters. Actually, the protagonist is Bob because 80% of the story revolves around this one character only, that is Bob. Okay, it's a major character. Another major character is Jimmy Wells. So these two are the major characters. These two are the main characters, the principal characters. Okay, because the entire story is about these two persons only, these two people only, right? And they are shown as the friends. Jim. Okay, pals. It means the fast friends or the best friends. One other character is there also. Okay, the name of that character is not given. The only reference that we find in the story itself is a tall man. So that unnamed character is named as a tall man only. Nowhere you will find the name of that particular person, that is the tall man. Now what happens? It's shown that both of them are very good friends, fast friends, as I told you a moment before. Bob and Jimmy Wells. You know, in everybody's life, we see turns and twists are there. Okay, many times we have to separate, we have to go away from our beloved ones, and it happens many times in our life in general. And so far as this story is concerned, we find the same situation arose in the life of Bob and Jimmy, who are shown as the fast friends. Okay, so what happened in their life? Also, such a turning point came when Bob was just 18 years old. Now I'm going to start the main part of the story. Okay, the gist. What is this? Let's see. What is the center point in this story? Let's see. So when they both of them were good friends, and Bob was just 18 years old, when something happened, when they decided to follow their dreams in different directions, when they had to separate from one another, each other. So Bob was just 18 years old. What was he? 18 years old. Okay. And Jimmy was just 20 years old. that good friendship. They were literally fast friends. Okay, and the parting was not easy for them. Okay, forgetting each other. But that time they were standing. They were actually sitting, having dinner in a restaurant. The name of that restaurant is also given here. The name of the restaurant where they were sitting at that time when they had to part from each other, okay, for so many years, and it was not certain in their life at that particular point of time whether they will meet or not, right? But they had decided one thing. What had they decided? Let's know. So they were sitting that time having dinner at Big Joe Brandy's restaurant. Okay, it was one of the most famous restaurants in the New York City, and that time they were sitting and having their dinner. Right, they were enjoying that day because the next day or the same day they had to part from each other. So Bob was 18 years old, decided to leave New York, leaving behind Jimmy. Jimmy decided to just live there and explore his life, explore his fortune, explore his life there in the city of New York only. He decided not to go, not to cross the boundaries of that city. New York City is a very big city, right? So Jimmy decided to be in the same city and just to live happy and to seek his fortune. He put some extra efforts in his life to explore his life more. He wanted to become something. Actually, he wanted to become a cop, means the police. Okay, it was his dream. And Bob was not certain what to become and what not, and that's why he decided to leave New York City and he went into the south. So, what happened? The days are passed, many years passed, but that day when they had to part, when they had chosen to go different ways, that when they had decided that they would be meeting in future after 20 years, the same day, the same date. Okay, they would be meeting on the same day or the same date after 20 years. So this resolution was taken by both of them. This vow was taken by both of them. It was decided at that point of time that they would be meeting the same day, but after 20 years, in whatever situation they would be, in whatever financial conditions they would be in, but they would meet in future after 20 years, the same day, at the same place, that is Big Joe Brandy's restaurant. So days passed, years passed. Joe had left New York City. He tried his luck in different places, whether he became a businessman, whether he became a rich person, whether he led the life as a middle class man. Let's know about all these things. Okay. And Jimmy was left in the same city. What did he become in his life? It's also kind of secret here right now. You will come to know, and this information will be revealed after some time. Okay. So, in the next paragraph, it's given actually. The same day, after 20 years, what happened? Bob did not forget that oath, okay, what they had decided, and he came back to New York City. Now he was just standing at the same place, that is Big Joe Brandy's restaurant, but now it was locked up. Okay, it was no more there. Just a building was there, just a kind of complex was there, this room was there, but Big Joe Brandy restaurant was actually locked. Okay, and it was no one now restaurant. It was not working actually. They had closed the restaurant. Okay, so Bob went there. He was just standing there in the doorway of the restaurant. And what happened? After some time, a policeman came there. Okay, and he saw that a person, means here Bob, just was standing here. The policeman thought that the person was standing there. It means here our Bob must be in some or the other problem, and that's why he came there and asked him about his whereabouts and about his well-being. Just he was doing his job. He was doing his duty actually, and out of compassion, in fact, as he felt that it was his duty to go and ask that man, okay, about why he was there and if he had any problem. That policeman went to walk, right? So this happened there. We'll be discussing the remaining part, but in the next lecture. For now, we stop here. Thank you.